Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to do a quick function. Now, you don't have to do this in a function. This is just how the book has it. So we define is phone number, and we're going to pass it text. Okay? Just function getting text. Now, if the length of text doesn't equal 12, because if we look at 1, 2, 3, 4, count the hyphen, 5, 6, 7, 8, count the hyphen, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if it's not 12, we don't want to deal with it. If it's return false. Now, Micah, return might be a little fuzzy for you, but hopefully I'll explain a little better today. Yes. What that basically does is that it ends the function and it gives the function as a whole the value of false. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are for I in range 0 to 3. If not, text bracket I. Does everyone understand that right there?
Is that an I? Or so if it's not...
It should be an I. Good catch. See, Mike is the only one that caught that. I need to get the bag of candy.
That's too basic.
It'll make you
What was like wrapper? So
No,
one piece in a wrapper.
Yeah, no, Starburst. I did that, I think, last year.
Yeah, Starburst.
To keep people paying attention, I throw candy at them.
Yeah.
That seems very...
Well, I wouldn't throw it at them. I would toss it to them. There's a difference.
Nothing much comment. If they're not paying attention, you don't
Yeah.
No, then I threw it as hard as I possibly could at them at that point.
At their hand.
Yeah, when they're looking down or at their phone, that's... I had a slingshot, actually. No, you didn't. That's not true at all.
You know this, like...
But okay.
Is the video still going?
The video is still going, guys.
Demonetize this video. DMCA.
You got it. Dot is digit. Now, in the book, they use is decimal. The difference between is decimal and is digit is, in this class, like, there's no difference. You can use either one. It's when you get into more Unicode, which is a way of like breaking down. I actually don't 100% know. It's like a text format for text files. But like is decimal. So is digit, I think one of them will catch superscripts. One of them won't catch superscripts. So if you have like 2 to the power of 2, it would say the 2 is true and the superscript, the power of 2 is false. Even though it's literally a 2, it's just it's coded differently for it to be up and smaller. But for this class, use is digit, is decimal, it doesn't really matter. Return false. So if at any point, if the first 3 numbers are not digits, return false. If they are, continue. Then we do if text bracket 3 doesn't equal, return false. Now this isn't necessarily, guys, something that you have to copy, because I'm going to put this online. So if you guys just want to pay attention, that might actually be better. Because as soon as I'm going to save this to the student resources folder. So if you guys need it for anything, but we're going to learn regexes, so this will be obsolete shortly. Okay, return false. And now we're going to go for I in range 4 to 7. And we're going to do the same thing. Again, but we're not lazy. More efficient. Then we do if text bracket 7 doesn't equal a hyphen. Return false. And we're going to copy this again. But this should be 8 to 12 And if we get all the way down here, it's going to return a true.
Yeah. Distribution is just regexes.
Then what we're going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste this right here, and it's going to show me whether or not Moshi Moshi is a phone number or if this is a phone number. Whatever. We're going to run it. So save as is phone number. I think I spelled phone wrong.
Yeah.
What?
I just said the the I. You put an I in there.
I did. Where is, here it is.
How
Math.
did you see that? I didn't see it with my glasses.
So this is saying 415-555-4242 is a phone number, true or false?
True.
No. So we could go,
What do you mean?
so instead of returning false, we could do return
Wait.
and it would say is a phone number. This one is not a phone number. We could replace false with is. Replace all. Control H is find and replace. Make sense?
Yeah.
So that seems like quite a lot of code that's kind of annoying to have to type in all the time. Wouldn't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So calling phone number. And now what you would have to do, now instead of, let me pull, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to comment this out. Oh wait, that's the one I'm looking at. That's not the one we were coding with. So Control Z, comment this out. Is phone number, copy.
Can't say no.
What's this gonna say?
No, it's not.
So now what I would have to do is I would have to cut this up in and of itself. That seems like a lot of junk stuff. Like we don't want to do that. So you would have to then add chunks in for I in range of just this chunk of string, and we don't want to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a regex. First thing with regexes, oops, I'm going to save this is phone number, and that is in student resources. I'm going to make a new file, and this is regexes. So the first thing we need to do is we need to import RE. What do you think RE stands for?
Regexes.
Regexes, regular expressions. It might be regexes, but I just like regexes. Like GIF or GIF.
Okay. Stop.
You say-
I'm just
How do you
saying.
say gift?
GIF. GIFT.
I'll take off the T.
Right. It stands for graphical image format, so
Say
GIF. Anyway, so once we've done that, there are no longer, because we want the code to find 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, we can't use actual letters. We have to use symbols. And we're actually going to use letters and symbols to define numbers. A little weird. So, how do we denote a digit, dudes?
in the book or just
In a regex.
backslash?
Do you know how to
The D.
denote
The D.
a digit, dudes?
The D.
Just a D? \D. Remember how backslash has always been kind of a special symbol in strings? \N is what? New line. \T is tab. \/ is \colon or no \quotation mark.
Is it quotation?
\quotation mark or double quotation mark.
Yes. Double quotation mark.
Yes. \B is something with binary. I can't remember. But so \D is how you denote a digit. Like the alliteration right there, or consonants, I can't remember. So, any number from 0 to 9 is \D. Okay. So what if we wanted 100 of these?
Copy paste.
That doesn't seem efficient.
Once you get to 5, it'll be pretty fast.
I had it here.
Yeah. Why does only one of you guys have the book open?
It's at home.
It's online.
10. You could do the times 10 probably.
Can't do times 10 because star means something.
Well, the power.
Do you use the?
What do you mean the
curly
power?
Parentheses.
Like you go to the power or something.
Because star means something. Just like \/ means something, we can't just now use any like in regexes, a star means something. A star has its own meaning.
Curly Q
Not 2
brackets.
stars. Curly Q brackets.
A dictionary.
Not in regexes. Regexes. So, for regex, I forgot. I should probably actually start showing you how to create one. So phone. So the way you do this is phone. They do phone num regex equals re.compile.
And what does the compile do?
Compile is creating the regex. It's putting all of your string together to say, okay, this is the pattern we're looking for.
Okay, so it's like your.
This is how you create the regex.
stipulation, I think.
Yeah. This is the pattern we're looking for. And it has to be a raw string. So this will find any 3 digits. I don't know why they tell you about the curly Q brackets and then don't have you use them right away. But so for now, we're going to get rid of this. Forget about that. This will find any 1 digit. Okay?
Yep.
How do I get 3 digits, Nick?
You do the.
Without the curly Qs.
That's the only way to do it.
It's not the only way to do it. It's just the simpler way to do it.
Do that 2 more times.
Yep. Oh. Now this will find any 3 digits.
That's just smart code.
What is smart coding?
Doing 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, and now what if we want a hyphen?
Backslash hyphen. There we go.
Backslash.
Is there anything in Python?
What if we wanted to put a colon there, Micah? What?
Backslash C.
Well, what if we wanted to put a comma there?
I don't know. CM.
No. You just put the hyphen there. Because we're looking specifically for a hyphen. And then if we want 3 more numbers, what do you think we do, Josh?
Backslash. Yeah.
Followed by. So this will now find any phone number in the pattern 3 digits, a hyphen, 3 digits, hyphen, 4 digits.
So the backslash D is just like a digit?
Yep. Number 0 to 9. Yep. And 10 is not one number. It is the individual, only 0 through 9, 1, 0 is 2 digits. So in 3, 1, 4, 6, 2, how many digits are there, Matthew?
31462.
Yeah.
5.
5, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, good guess. All right, so now that we've created our regex, we need to, and the way this works, and this is a little confusing, when you search for it, it returns not just true or false, it returns an object of information. And an object of information is more than just, it's like, it's a thing with a bunch of information in it. It's not yes or no. It's, here's where we matched it, this is where it was, this is what we matched. And so it's a bunch of different information. So what we're going to do is we are going to use MO for matched object. So you could put match is, we're going to stick with MO for match object. Match object. You guys have that? Now what we're going to do, again, this is a little confusing, so you got to pay attention. We are searching phone num regex dot search, and now this is what we search for. We are searching this, whatever's in this parentheses, we are searching that for this. Okay.
Google paragraph.
Oh.
So it's going to search that whole string for any pattern that matches my regex.
Is it basically like Control F in like a document?
Yes, but
So
Control
better.
F only finds the specific thing. This finds any pattern. So if you could hit Control F and select email, and any email in that text document would be found, that would be using a regex. Or any phone number, it'd be using a regex. But Control F is, I am looking for this specific word. I am looking for BOOK, not 4 letters together. So then the next thing we go is print phone number found match object dot group.
What if it didn't find one?
What's the dot group function for?
One sec.
Dot group, right?
So phone number found. If you don't have the dot group, it prints the whole thing.
That'd be a string.
It does all of this.
That's not that bad.
So match object, we found it. The span, so it starts at 13 and goes to 25. Well, technically 24. And the match is this, and it tells you exactly what it found. So if you do mo.group, all it does is show you the actual match, not the rest of this information. So mo.end is where it ends. Have I ever shown you guys? I think I showed intro. If you hit dot period or period tab, it gives you all the things you can do with that type of variable. So yeah, groups we get to later. So any questions? 4 things you have to do. Oh my gosh, excuse me. 4 things you have to do with regexes. And this is a review in the book on page, actually I don't know what page. You have to import the module. You have to create the regex with the re.compile. Use a raw string. Why do we use a raw string?
You don't have to do backslash ton.
You wouldn't have to do //d. //d. Just backslash. 3. Pass the string you want to search into the regex's search method. Then display, the mo.group. Any questions?
What's our Greek?
What is mo.group?
Yeah, we can have a break now. It's actually good. It's a good point to
It's halfway.
go on break. Yeah, we're right about halfway.
That is halfway.